All right, let's now shift our attention to what is happening in the United States, and this is not for the first time. This is happening yet again, where there's been an incident of mass shooting that has been reported in a school in the United States of America. And this time round, it has taken place in the Texas high school, where a classroom fight, believe it or not, soon escalated after an 18-year-old student drew a gun and then started to open fire. According to reports that have come in, it is being said that at least about 4 people have been injured. 3 of those were brought to the hospital, and a 15-year-old boy is currently said to be in a critical condition. And the other 2 include a pregnant woman who are now being treated for their wounds. The police has confirmed that the shooter, named Timothy Simpkins, has now been arrested. The suspect had turned himself in after fleeing from the shooting spot. The 18-year-old shooter will be charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Now, this incident, as tragic as it is, we take very serious in law enforcement. We do have a suspect who's identified. Okay? What we believe happened preliminary is that there was a fight between a student and another individual in a class, and a gun was used, and there are 4 victims.
The school was locked down following the shooting. The visuals, in fact, show armed police officers searching the sprawling campus. Ambulances and fire trucks also reached the scene, and a fleet of yellow school buses were mobilized to evacuate students from the school.
My teacher actually got shot. Like, he was hurt in the process. It was a fight, and like, it was very loud outside the class, and another teacher was talking about she needs help handling the fight. And my teacher left the classroom to go assist her. And a little bit after that, we heard a bunch of shots go off. And so everybody in my class, we just turned all the lights off and we just held the door closed.
Now, soon after the incident, the parents who were very worried came to the campus, desperate to see their children and their spouses who worked at the school. Now, the Arlington police also set up a secure area for the reunification. A woman whose husband and daughter were both inside the Texas school narrated her account.
It could have ended so much differently than what it did. When you wake up in the morning, you think that it's going to be one way, and it ends up being a completely different way. You never know when it's going to be your last day. So I'm very thankful to have my daughter with me and my husband.
The schools across the United States have been marred with gun violence. Data proves that more than 256,000 students have been exposed to gun violence in the last 2 decades. The deadliest recent school shooting in the United States had taken place in 2018 when 17 people were killed by a former student at a high school in Florida. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.